Race 8 on the program here tonight. Favourite to start out of gate number 5, Burner Holding My Pocket. They're ready to run. Green light is on and they're off and racing now. Wardwell from down on the inside, away very fast. It'll lead early from Ego Dan and wide out Burner Holding My Pocket. So down past the judge, Burner Holding My Pocket is gathering some momentum, but using the inside, Wardwell will go through and lead. So it's Wardwell from Burner Holding My Pocket. Duke of Albany tracks through from the back row, so it'll lob behind the leader. And Ego Dan settled down in 4th place. Next on the pegs is Jerry's Jet, Inside Warfare. 5 metres Yarrington Bob from Proficient, 3rd last. 2nd last Lannister and Clamorous at the end of the field. So into the back straight. They head towards the 1,600 metres, and it is Wardwell, a narrow leader from Burner Holding My Pocket, who's getting keen outside the pace setter now, is starting to pull very hard. 3rd Duke of Albany leaders back, and 4th is Ego Dan. 5th on the inside is Jerry's Jet. It's not a particularly fast speed either. Warfare around it, the running line. 5 metres Yarrington Bob, who's 4 pairs back the inside of Proficient. And the last pair are Clamorous, who covers up Lannister. 44.7 is the lead time, and they come up around the home turn with a lap and a quarter to run. It's Burner Holding My Pocket. It's off the inside, but it's got a head lead on Wardwell holding the pegs. In 3rd placing now, Ego Dan around Duke of Albany. 5th is Warfare, and Jerry's Jet down on the pegs, 3 back. They're followed then by Yarrington Bob inside of Proficient. 2nd last Lannister, and at the end is Clamorous. 31.2 the first quarter. A lap left to run. It's Burner Holding My Pocket, who wants to get it over and done with. It's a narrow leader. The inside is Wardwell. 3rd Duke of Albany awaiting the Garrard sprint lane, and Ego Dance had a sweet trip 4th. 5th Jerry's Jet from Warfare, the running line. Next Yarrington Bob, Proficient, 3rd last. And then came Lannister and Clamorous. 30.5 the second quarter. Into the back of the 700. It's Wardwell and Burner Holding My Pocket. 3rd Duke of Albany. The outside poised to strike is Ego Dan. Looks to be travelling smoothly as well. Next came Warfare. Jerry's Jet taking off Clamorous around Proficient. Yarrington Bob the pegs. And Lannister 5 metres away. Coming off the back straight towards the 400. And Burner Holding My Pocket quickly render the lead from Wardwell, who didn't find a great deal. Ego Dan looks to be the one travelling strongly, and the main danger to Burner Holding My Pocket, and they've followed Warfare, and wide out is Clamorous. They turn for home. 27.6 the 3rd quarter. Burner Holding My Pocket leads. To the outside is Ego Dan. 100 metres to go. It's Burner Holding My Pocket in front of Ego Dan. Burner Holding My Pocket right back to his best. Wins it strongly. Burner Holding My Pocket beat Ego Dan. 3rd Clamorous and 4th Warfare from Proficient wide out. Then Jerry's Jet diving through late Yarrington Bob. Next Duke of Albany, Lannister, and stopping very badly. Wardwell's finished at the end. 27.5 the last quarter. Mile rate 156.2.